Hello, welcome to the 8th grade Module 1, 1.09 and 1.10 lesson for the week. We have 2 assignments this week and a DBA next week in our language arts class. The DBA, there'll be a live lesson DBA next Monday at 1 o'clock. This week you'll have the recording available on the PACE chart. So for all lessons, make sure you read through the lesson and take your notes. You want to turn those objectives into questions. Take your notes and then go to the grade book and take the quiz or complete the assignment. And as always, repeat if necessary. So if you've taken the quiz once or if you've done the assignment and you want to redo it for a better grade, you want to reread through the lesson and add to your notes. And this can all be done by taking those objectives, turning those into questions, and using those as your guided questions for your notes. So let's jump right into 1.09. 1.09 is about finding the main idea. So what I've done is I've taken those objectives and I've turned those into questions. So the first question, after completing this lesson, you will be able to And you want to be able to answer what are the ways to identify explicit and implicit main ideas in text. Last week we reviewed explicit and implicit ideas. This week you're going to take that concept and apply it to main idea in text. How do I identify supportive details in text? So you're going to look for supportive details in text. And what does it mean to analyze the role of text structure in supporting main ideas? So we're going to be looking at text structure this week. We're going to be looking at supportive details and explicit and implicit main ideas. Okay, so those are the things that I want you to keep in mind as you go through 1.09. And remember, it's really important for you to go through the entire lesson and take notes on the entire lesson. This is just a quick review and kind of a preview of what's coming up in the lesson. So when we look at 1.09, a summary of it is you're going to look at nonfiction stories. The topic is what the story is about. Main idea, the idea that the author wants to prove about the topic. And then to find that main idea, you are looking at reviewing the text features, identifying those topic sentences, and reading the supporting sentences. Those 3 elements together help us find the main idea. And as you read through the lesson, there will be samples of that to help you identify main idea. And remember, when you're done with 1.09, you want to go to Gradebook and take the quiz and use your notes for that. The larger assignment this week is 1.10. 1.10, you're going to actually write a summary. So looking at the objectives for this lesson, you should be able to identify summary and its value as a skill, identify features of an effective summary, list the steps to creating an effective summary, and write a summary paragraph for an informational article. So what we've looked at Module 1 is a lot of different information, and it's going to come in at writing a summary. So that's kind of your major project for Module 1, is you're going to write a summary paragraph for an informational article. I want you to pay close attention to 1.10. They give you an awesome list of steps that you need to take to create an effective summary, and that's something I definitely want you to have in your notes, because it won't just apply to this module, but we'll use it in upcoming modules too. And you can also use it in other classes, not just in your language arts class. So take your time on 1.10. And of course, I want you to read through the lesson, take your time, but just a quick preview how to do a summary. This is a summary of summaries. Is you have these steps to follow. Okay? The first thing you want to do is read the assigned text. The second thing you want to do is to divide the text into sections. The third thing is to write a statement that captures the main idea of each section. So for each section, you'll have a one-sentence statement that captures the main idea of each section. And then you want to arrange your statements into a paragraph and revise the paragraph so it's clear and concise. The revision is important because your statements might not flow together well, so you want to make sure that you proofread that so you have a good paragraph. And of course, proofread for spelling and grammar. Some important things to remember is summaries are shorter than the original text. Summaries include only the most important ideas. You want to summarize or restate ideas in your own words. Summaries are objective and do not include your opinion. Okay, so you're summarizing, you're not giving your opinion. And I want to go over an example of how to summarize. And this is right from your lesson. So I want you to do this in your lesson, but I wanted to do an example. So we've gone through and let's say that we've divided our text into sections. And this is section number 1. Malawi windmill boy with big fans. Read to yourself as I read aloud. Self-taught William Kimbuwamba has been feted by climate change campaigners like Al Gore and business leaders the world over. His against all odds achievements are all the more remarkable considering he was forced to quit school age 14 and because his family could no longer afford the $80 a year fees. When he returned to his parents' small plot of farmland in the central Malawian village of Masila, his future seemed limited. But this was not another tale of African potential thwarted by poverty. So this is my section. And what I need to do is to come up with a statement that summarizes this section. So here's a sample. Malawi Kamwamba made a difference in his community and the world despite being born into poverty. Now you'll notice that I took the main idea from section 1 and I put it in my own words. And that's what you want to do for a summary sentence. So if you have a paper that you've divided into 8 different sections, you'll have 8 sentences for your summary. But you want to remember that your summary, the first sentence of your summary, should be the title and the author of what you're summarizing and the main idea. Okay. And again, please go back through lesson 1.09. It gives you a lot of really good information. So let's talk about some reminders. Due Friday, 9/14, find the main idea quiz. 1.10, write a summary. That's an assignment. Of course, you'll want to do that in Google Doc and turn it into a PDF when you submit it for 1.10. And looking for credit for watching this recording, send me a text with my dog's name, Chewbacca. Live lesson DBA next Monday, September 17th at 1 o'clock. Please attend the live lesson DBA or make an appointment on GenBook for your DBA. So not this week, but next week, live lesson DBA at 1 o'clock. You don't have to attend the live lesson DBA. If you don't, I expect you to make a GenBook appointment for your DBA for that week. I need help? As always, please call or text. If you have any questions or need any help, I'll be more than happy to help you. Have a great day, you guys. Thank you for watching the recording.